I'll do a thank you after the show, but please welcome your final act. This is Sam Miller, starring in The Binge.
Hello, thank you so much for being here this evening. My name is Sam. I'm going to perform what I call The Binge for you. I have performed this here once before, and I promised the audience that they would get a mediocre sitcom. And I gave them a very mediocre sitcom. I was flattered that I was asked back to perform the show again, and I realized I have to do better. So tonight, I will attempt the perfect sitcom. Ooh. Thank you. Forms really don't matter in improv, no one really cares. But whether or not I do a good perfect sitcom or a bad perfect sitcom, I'll get to say I did a perfect sitcom. So it works out for me. All I need to get started is a suggestion. I'll ask two questions for this. One, can someone suggest a job? Fireman or IT specialist?
Doctor?
Doctor? Where might a doctor work?
Hospital.
In a hospital. Great. Thank you very much. That's broken. Testing. Test. No. Broken. Testing. Ah, okay, that one works. That one's good. Louis, can I talk to you a minute about the schedule for this weekend? Sure, Doctor. I saw that was on for Saturday and Saturday night. Did you want to switch up? I think it's Sunday. Yeah, if you don't mind, I am taking Eileen out to a night on the town. We're going to go see some theater. Have you heard about the new play that's going out? No, Louis, I haven't heard about it. Oh my God, it's fantastic! It's from one of the new playwrights, it's Carol Casilla. It's just absolutely amazing. It's 5.5 hours long. Can you believe it? Yeah, Louis, I can't believe that. I mean, if there's any way that you could switch with me. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but we're having a bit of a backup in the emergency room today. Oh, Carol? I am not on a break. I am in the middle of a business conversation. I took your note. I am not doing a lot of breaks anymore. Okay, because it looks like this is not a situation with a patient here. Again, I'm not. I can be there in a minute. I was just going over the inventory like you asked me to do last week. Oh, that's a good excuse that you have. It's not an excuse. All right. If you could just please go down to the emergency room like you've been assigned to. Okay, fine, I'll go. But this wasn't a break. I'm really trying with him, you know? I think we're all really trying with him. He doesn't make it easy. Thank you. Oh my God. Ever since I got put into this manager position, I feel like everyone sees me as the enemy, and I'm not the enemy. I am trying to help people here. I'm trying to save lives. Don't you doctors understand what it means to try to save someone's lives? It's come up once or twice before. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go like that. Is there an extra stethoscope? Because I pulled it apart. Sorry. Okay, this is our last one, and we're gonna need more funding. Yeah, okay. That's one scene. I'm gonna try to keep this kind of like a live audience taping. If you went to a sitcom in Hollywood or New York City, you'd have a warm-up comic in between doing jokes, which I realize now means I have to come up with a joke. How does a fish count to 3?
How?
Say ah. And have you been feeling any better? Let me, I'm sorry, Mrs. Williams, what was that? Oh, I was just saying, I haven't been feeling a lot better, but I do think the pills are helping. Oh, good. Well, that's helpful to know. Didn't know that. And, said that you were having some problems at the club last time, and that was like really increasing your stress level. Has that gone away at all? Oh. Well, Teresa decided to have a luncheon, and she invited everyone except for me. And frankly, I'm starting to think that it's like becoming a purposeful pattern, and that these forgetting misses aren't actually forgetting. Yeah, well, come to think of it, she also didn't invite you to the baby shower for her daughter. I know, right? I mean, how many times is she just going to forget me? Yeah, I kind of see how you feel. You know, I graduated from med school just around the corner, and I swear, I keep seeing these posts of all my classmates getting together, hanging out, having beers. Did they once invite me to the bar? No. It's like what, we didn't spend 3 years in med school together? You know, it's one thing I really appreciate about you, Doctor. You kind of relate to me in that kind of a way. I was feeling like a loser before, but now I feel like less of one now, I guess. Well, I feel like more of one, so I guess that's good for you. Yeah, all right. So if we remember where we are in the story, we have our Dr. Lewis, who's very excited for the 5.5-hour play. So in our next scene, scene B, let's see where Lewis is now. Oh my gosh, look at how thick this program is. Oh, footnotes on the first page. Lewis, I know that you love coming to the theater. I love coming to the theater with you. It's one of my favorite date nights. But I swear, if you talk through this whole play again, I might not be able to do this anymore. You know, I hear you. I understand. It's something I grew up with in my family. When we just sort of like chat through while we were watching the movies. That's not fair to you. I am just going to zip it for the whole time. Okay, thank you. Look, just tell me. Look, we're under the silver sponsors. We're under the silver sponsors after me. Silver Lewis! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Gotta be quiet. Lewis, we talked about the lower membership rank. Silver? I know, that was a little. Okay, we're gonna be quiet for the actual thing. They haven't even done the cell phone thing yet, people. I wish you would talk to me about some of these things before you do that. Oh, so now you want me to talk to you? Yeah, great. I'm the crew. You get to kind of be the camera people. I'm also the director. I'm also the writing team. If I don't like how a joke goes, I might do a retake. If you don't like how a joke goes, you could also ask me for a retake. I think the hardest part about working at a hospital is you just have to eat hospital food all the time. Greg, I am in charge of the hospital. When you make fun of the hospital food, you are insulting me doing my job. Oh, I'm sorry, Carol. I didn't mean it like that. I get tired of the same thing every day, you know. Jell-O. Yeah, well, I appreciate that variety is very important. We did try to get them to go to green Jell-O on Tuesdays. It's Wednesday, so it's red. But I mean, you can look for that green Jell-O next to. Oh, Greg, I can't believe I'm going to level with you, but I just feel like I'm not doing a great job administering this hospital. Oh. Well, if I can speak on behalf of, you know, the nursing staff and some of the interns and most of the janitors, we like you. I mean, we actually think you're doing a pretty good job. You just kind of inherited a bad situation. I did inherit a bad situation. I mean, it's just so challenging with these hospitals that are in the exurb area. It's like you're so far from the city centers and there's just no support and no one wants to sponsor you and the dating life is terrible out here. I have tried to match with 15 different people and they just, none of them, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I don't think we see that in the hospital administration. But it sounds difficult for you. Yeah, it's just how was the previous administration about like dating inside the hospital? Because there's only one place to find doctors. Yeah, they were pretty lenient because of that. Okay, great. Okay, good. And I would love to go out with you. You're not a doctor. Not that that's why I'm saying no. It's just I don't feel like we're compatible. Is it because I don't like green Jell-O? Yes. That's why we're not going to do it. It's because of the green Jell-O. Oh, gee, look at the time. I gotta get back to work. Thanks for a nice lunch date. This has been a nice lunch date. Let's keep this date to ourselves, okay? Okay. Yeah, all right. We'll go that way. That anesthesia's really kicking in. Scalpel? Sure. Scalpel? Yeah. Sure. It's in the pan. Okay. Scalpel. Scalpel. Thank you. Oh, I went to scalpel. I hit a clamp. What am I doing? Clamp. Clamp. This is scalpel. Scalpel. Clamp. Clamp. It's also in the tin. Quick. Scalpel. Scalpel. Ow. Oh. Oh, bandage. All right, take it. To scene E, we'll skip some letters because it's confusing to the camera people. That's true. We had, yeah. This guy. I said to him, if you want to have an appendectomy, I'll do that for you for free. Trent, I mean, that is a classic. You gotta do like a 5-minute set for that kind of a thing. Hey, Trent, Chad, how are you guys? You know that guy? Oh, it's, yeah, from work, med school? Do we know you from this bar? I think it might be med school. Oh, yeah, hey, pull up a chair, I guess. Oh, great. Is anyone using this? No, okay. Cool. Yeah, funny running into you guys here. No idea. It's been what, like 5 years since we all graduated? Crazy. Yeah. Trent here is on path for chief surgeon over at Tom Jefferson. Oh, that's nothing. Chad over here is going to be on tap by the president to be neuroscientologist of the year. Keep it down. Oh, that's great. I have a couple patients. Oh, well, which hospital are you at? St. Paul's. Oh, I see. That's tough. That's. Boy, can we buy you this round? Really? No, I mean I'm still a doctor. I can get my own drinks. Let's get this round. Yeah, we should do that. You know, we're really trying to do a fund to help support some of our struggling classmates. Yeah, and just if people need help, Yeah, we have a nice group of people at admins and the alum council who really love to talk to you about that. Yeah, I mean we're really too busy to help ourselves. Oh, gee, look at the time. I think I scheduled myself for a back-to-back double this weekend, so if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna. Do you guys not hang out with me on purpose? We just kind of forgot. Yeah, we lost touch after all those years. It wasn't intentional, we just weren't really that close. Yeah, I mean, you were kind of like the book nerd. You never really hung out with us when we go out to the parties and stuff, and, I guess maybe that's why we don't remember you as much. Too smart! Always my problem! Too smart! Have a nice day! Interior hospital day. A brilliant neurosurgeon, Lewin, talks to himself into the recorder. Great job. You saved lives today. You are a hero. Lewis, why are you in my office? It's a very important work-related email. I promise you, Carol. Lewis, if you want to use a computer at work, you're just going to have to bring your own. Here's the thing. I went to the theater last night with my wife, and she got really upset with me. I joined the Silver Circle without talking to her about it. Oh. I'm sure that means a lot to you. It doesn't quite register with me, but I guess that's the thing. Well, let me ask you this: when you're with someone, what level of conversation do you have about sharing assets? I mean, you're sharing your lives with each other, but how much of it is also sharing every single cent and every single moment? And at some point, don't you want to just be your own person and create some separation from this other person who's just hanging on to you? I wouldn't know. It sounds really nice, actually, when you say it that way. Have someone with you. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is your office. Let me just It was a long email. Yeah, okay, that was all. See? Cool. Oh, yeah. Coming up to our big finale. Stupid Rachel with the stupid. Ted, is this seat taken? This was a jello shot, not just a jello. Unless you just want to be right by yourself for a minute. No, Carol, you're welcome to come to sit down. Okay. Boy, I don't know about you, but this has been a really long week. Can I ask you something? Am I unsociable? Oh, no, I always thought of you as one of our doctors with a better bedside manner. I mean, you know, Mrs. Williams has really bounced around with a lot of doctors. I was reading her file the other day. She would just talk and talk about her problems, and everyone would dismiss her. And so then she never really got the treatment that she deserved. But when she started seeing you, she stopped bouncing around. So either she completely changed her character as a woman at the age of 77, or maybe you really listened to her. Can we fix these chairs? I am just so tired of the stethoscopes and the chairs and just... You're in the middle of saying something really sweet to me? Yeah, I think you're a great guy. Oh, thanks, Carol. You know, you probably don't get enough praise here, but I think you got a really tough situation and you've really brought us all together. I mean, you've really got Lewis in line, because he will take an inch and make it a mile. Yeah, absolutely, that guy. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you saying that. Must be tough though. I mean, you moved out here and you're kind of single. Yeah, I am. So am I. Oh, yeah, I thought so. Oh, well, time's for break's over. Yeah, you should really get back to work. Well, anyways, thanks for the pick-me-up. I really needed that. Sure. Yes, thanks for the lunch date. Hey, would you want to go on a real date sometime? Yeah. Yeah, I would. That's the show!